Well, come my channeldant. Skip 7. If she acts like this heasing to you, don't miss these signs. Old Stoic wisdom. If she acts like this heasing to you, don't miss these signs. Old Stoic wisdom. Will come back. Gentlemen, let me ask you something real. Have you ever looked into a woman's eyes and felt something but couldn't quite explain it? That quiet, lingering moment where words fail, but energy speaks. You see, most men are looking for a scenes, like bold declarations or grand gestures, but in truth, the strongest signals are whispered, not shouted. They live in the quiet spaces, those fleeting touches. The way she leans in, and just slightly closer than necessary, the glance she holds a second too long. Thesia, not random. They are in and easy to miss if you're not grounded and paying attention. Today, we're exploring one of the most misunderstood aspects of connection. These subtle signs that reveal a woman wants to be closer to you. These signals are far more valuable than a compliment or flirtatious words because they come from a deeper place, instinct, vulnerability and attraction. When you learn to recognize them, you don't just improve your dating life. You'll elevate the way you interact with women with presence and clarity. As the great Khalil Jabba once said, between what is said and not meant, and what is meant, not said, most of love is lost. That's where today's lesson comes. In real connection isn't always loud. In fact, it's often quiet, and your job as a Stoic, as a man who moves with intention, is to perceive beyond the noise. In this video, we'll walk through 7 powerful yet subtle cues that reveal when a woman wants more than just polite conversation. She wants closeness. These are not tricks or tactics. They are truths drawn from nature, body language, and emotional energy. Stick with me to the end, because when you master these signs, you won't chase connection anymore. You'll recognize it, you'll welcome it, and most importantly, you'll respond with wisdom, not impulse. Let's begin. Sign number 1. Subtlety of flirting. Flirting can be one of the most delicate, clear signals that a woman wants to get closer. Often it's not in the over gestures, but in the small, seemingly insignificant actions that weave a together to form a tapestry of attraction. Of the most classic signs of flirting is when she begins to twirl her hair during a conversation. You notice her gently twisting a strand of hair around her finger while maintaining eye contact with you. It's a powerful sign. It's not just a nervous habit, it's a way for her to soothe herself while simultaneously drawing attention to herself in a subtle yet flirtatious manner. It's as if her body is saying, I'm interested, and I want you to notice. This playful act has a dual purpose. It's both a self-soothing gesture and a way to engage you in the conversation without words. When paired with prolonged eye contact, message becomes even clearer. She's not only paying attention to you, butchers, giving you an unspoken invitation to engage deeper. The key to responding here is subtlety. You don't need to overdo it, but a should acknowledge the playfulness with your own calm and sincere response. Acknowledge her interest by maintaining the eye contact, and when the moment feels right, offer a compliment that goes beyond her physical appearance. Something like, I admire your positivity, or Yahov, a great energy about you, complimenting her personality, or suspicious. You're engaged on a deeper level and reflects your emotional intelligence. If you feel the attraction growing, don't rush it. Instead, enjoy the dance of flirting, and be open to seeing where it leads. If she continues to make these subtle flirtatious moves, it's a clear sign that she's ready to explore a deeper connection with you. Sign number 2. A loving smile. The loving smile, a gesture that holds far more power than men realize. Picture this, you're in a conversation with her, and suddenly she smiles. Not just any smile, but one that alters the balance of the moment. Her head leans slightly to the side. Her eyes soften, and for a split second time slows down. That subtle head tilt, it's not just cute, it's evolutionary psychology in motion. She's exposing the delicate part of her neck. A gesture rooted in vulnerability and trust. That's her body's way of saying, I feel safe around. She's lowering her guard, and even without saying a word, she's telling you, I like your presence, and I want you closer. And it doesn't stop there. When that tilt comes with a real heartfelt smile, the kind that reaches the corners of her eyes, not the mechanical grin. Shifers. To acquaintances, you're looking at something deeply meaningful. It's not about charm, it's about connection, because a genuine smile is a mirror of emotional warmth, an open door into her inner world. And when that smile is paired with lingering eye contact, even if only for a few seconds longer than usual. Etrigors, what scientists call a mirror neuron effect. Your brain reflects her emotions, your body relaxes, your own smile surfaces, and in that moment something powerful happens. Resonance. This simple exchange becomes a bridge, a moment of quiet intimacy that bypasses logic and speaks straight to your instincts. So don't brush it off as coincidence in a world flooded with shallowy interactions, that smile, that tilt, that gaze. They are deliberate signals from a woman who's quietly saying, "You matter." As Marcus Aurelius once said, very little is needed to make a happy life. Itis, all within yourself, in your way of thinking. In this case, recognizing her subtle signals with stoic clarity allows you to respond not from desperation, but from grounded confidence. Pay attention to the small things, because they whisper truth louder than words ever will. Sign number 3. Mirroring your movements. Sign no 3 is not just a clue, it's a silent confession dressed in psychology, and, if you're wise enough to notice it, you're already steps ahead of most men. It's called mirroring, and it's sown of the most instinctive subconscious ways. A woman expresses her desire to connect deeply with you. Think about it. She leans in when you do, her arms cross when yours do, her laugh follows just a beat after yours. This isn't random. This is her nervous system synchronizing with yours. It's the chameleon effect, a powerful psychological phenomenon. We instinctively mimic the gesturous energy and tone of those we are drawn to. It's the body's primal way of saying, "I trust you, I like her, I want more of this." And hairswear, the old Stoic wisdom kicks in. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. When you carry calm power and centeredness, a high-value woman can but match that frequency. Her mirroring of your emotional state, your calm, your presence, your passion is a form of unspoken respect and admiration. Neuroscience confirms it. Our mirror neurons fire up in the presence of someone. We feel strongly connected. Toshi doesn't even realize she's doing it, but her body has already made the. This is not just about copying movement, it's about emotional alignment, harmony, trust. So the next time you notice her echoing your gestures or reflecting your mood, understand this: it's not coincidence, it's chemistry, a silent signal that says, "I feel safe with you, I want to match your rhythm." If you see this happening, don't ignore it. Lean into it with grounded confidence. Take the lead with calm intelligence. Be the man whose presence demands a reflection. And if you've ever caught her mirroring, you drop this powerful of comments: "I am the man whose presence speaks louder than words." Like this video, hit subscribe for more insightful insight. And remember, in a world of noise, true attraction is our wavelength. Sign for sparks of collision. One of the clearest and most powerful signs a woman is genuinely into you is her use of physical touch, especially. It's subtle, seemingly accidentally, yet emotionally loaded. Because when a woman starts finding excuses to make a contact, even in the most casual way, she's signaling her desire to be closer, whether it's a light brush of her fingers against your arm in conversation, a gentle tap on your shoulder as shallows, or the casual yet deliberate. Her hand lingers when passing something to you. These aren't random acts, they're quiet invitations into her emotional world. Stoic philosophers believed in observing unspoken and understanding the nature of things without being deceived by appearances. And in the realm of attraction, touch speaks louder than words, as modern research backs up. Even the softest touch releases oxytocin, the hormone responsible for trust, connection, and emotional intimacy. And this aligns perfectly with ancient Stoic wisdom. Connection is not noise, it's presence. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts, and physical touch is often the color of hidden thoughts, made tangible when a woman leans in and touches you." It's not just flirtation, it's a mirror of her inner landscape, a sign she feels safe, seen, and emotionally stable. When you feel that spark, when her talk lingers in your memory longer than the moment itself, you must recognize that is more than chance, it's a window into her heart. Even playful touches, like your shoulder nudge or a soft tap, as shegagles, are not random. They're building a bridge of trust, joy, and vulnerability. If you're a man grounded in wisdom, don't ignore this signal. Stoic does not chase, but he observes, understands, and he responds with calm confidence. If she touches you like that record, Embrace the moment and let it guide you towards something deeper, more meaningful. As Epictetus taught, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. And in this case, let your skin listen to what the soul is trying to say. Sign number 5, lingering after the conversation. Have you ever been in a conversation where after the main topic is finished, she sticks around a little longer than necessary, she doesn't rush off, and instead continues talking, lowing at your jokes, or even just maintaining close proximity? Lingering after the conversation is a subtle but powerful signal that many men overlook, yet it reveals far more than words ever could. When a woman doesn't rush to leave after the conversations, when she stays close, keeps the flow going with light-hearted laughter, casual marks, or simply stands beside you, in comfortable silence, she's not just being polite, she's investing in the moment. She's choosing presence over distance. The ancient Stoics understood that every action speaks louder than words, and lingering is a choice rooted in emotional obligation. As Marcus Aurelius once said, very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. When she chooses to stay, her thoughts, and more importantly, her feelings, are with you. Modern psychology backs this up to emotion. People want to prolong interaction, to stay connected, to remain in the energy of someone who makes them feel alive, seen, and safe. So, if you notice her hanging around after the point of the conversation has passed, don't let it slip by. Learn into it. Ask her something about her dreams, her passions. Open a new door. In that moment, maybe even suggest grabbing a coffee, or walk, or simply say, "You seem like someone who values deep conversation. I'd love to hear more." These actions show strength, intention, and emotional intelligence. The core of masculine person rooted in old Stoic wisdom. Remember, real attraction isn't always loud, it often hides in the soft pauses. Lingering glance, the few extra seconds she chooses to remain in your world. Pay attention to what she doesn't say. It might be the loudest message of all. If you've ever experienced this kind of lingering, and felt that unspoken tension in the air, share your story in the comments. Let the brotherhood of wise men grow stronger by learning from each other's experience. Sign number 6, revealing vulnerability. When a woman reveals vulnerability, it is one of the most powerful signals that wants a deeper connection. You might notice it in the way her clothing fiddles with her jewelry or touches her neck. While thinking these actions, seemingly innocent or novice, are not just habits, they are profound signs of trust. The neck, often regarded as one of the most vulnerable and delicate areas of the body, becomes the focus when she subtly exposes it or draws attention to it. This gesture is more than just physical, it's a clear message that says, "I feel comfortable with you, and I trust you enough to show you my softer side." It's a silent declaration of attraction and intimacy. The act may be born from excitement or nervousness, but the underlying message is clear. She's interested in forging a deeper emotional bond with you as unitas. These subtle cues don't just observe them, engage with them, mirror her actions, acknowledging her vulnerability in a way that's respectful and sincere. Compliment her gently, acknowledging the body of her openness and warmth. You're not only complimenting her appearance a bit, also honoring her courage to let you see her true self. Recognize these moments of vulnerability for what they are. An invitation to connect on a deeper level. When you respond with kindness and understanding, you show her that you value her beyond a surface. It's these small, meaningful gestures that lay the foundation for a stronger, more genuine connection. Pay attention to them, and you'll find that building a deeper bond is not just possible, but inevitable. So next time you spot her adjusting her necklace or touching her neck, remember, she's not just being playful, she's offering a glimpse into her heart. Are you ready to notice the signs that could lead to something deeper? If you're ready to take the next step, drop a comment saying, "I'm ready for real connection." Like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building deeper, meaningful relationships. Sign number 7, invading your emotional space. Invading your emotional space may sound like a battlefield tactic, but in reality it's one of the most beautiful, silent ways a woman shows she's into you. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. Imagine this: you're sitting across from her in a quiet cafe. Deep in conversation, without a word, she slowly slides her chair closer to yours, not back as the table is too wide or the music too loud, but because she wants Tobe in your orbit, or you're waiting in line, and she chooses not to stand at a neutral distance, but inches forward. Just close enough that you feel her presence in your space. This isn't miracle or poor etiquette, it's a powerful form of communication. She's subtly stepping into what researchers call your proximic zone, your emotional and physical bubble. The philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 12 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." And in this case, you must listen not with your ears, but with your awareness. When a woman enters your space in this way, she is expressing comfort, openness, and a desire to be near you without a single word spoken. These nonverbal cues, rooted in instinct and emotion, are her way of asking a silent question. Will you let me? And if her movements are paired with a light, seemingly accidental touches her hand, grazing your arm, her fingers brushing your jacket while laughing, those are no accidents. That isn't. In a world dominated by digital signals and filtered selfies, the unspoken gesture of closing distance is only of the most honest forms of attraction. So the next time you feel her get just a little too close, understand this: it's not about personal space. It's about emotional invitation. It's her way of telling you, "I feel safe here, I want to be closer to you." Your move now is to respond with equal emotional presence. Don't retreat, don't flinch. Meet her halfway with your own grounded energy, and remember, gentlemen, comfort breeds closeness, and closeness creates connection. Below, I recognize her silent signals. Now let us know. Have you experienced this subtle form of attraction before? By now, you should have clearer understanding of the that indicate a woman wants you closer. These signs may not always be loud or obvious, but they speak volume. You learn to recognize them. The key to key here is that attraction often isn't about what's said. It's about how she engages with you, how her body language mirrors yours, and those little touches that create a connection between you. But the most important point, recognizing these signs gives you the power to respond with confidence, to flourish. So when you notice those subtle behaviors, a smile, a head tilt, a light talk, know that it's her way of telling you she wants you closer. These are the moments that matter in relationships. It's often the quiet gestures and the unspoken moments that hold the most power. Master the art of these signs. Stay true to yourself, and with the steady calm of stoicism, you'll navigate these interactions with ease and confidence.